on YouTube. It's the 12th, I think, of April, and it's my day off work. I was actually going to go to work because I work it usually, but I'm so tired, I decided to not go, so I took the day off. But out there you can see, I don't know if you can see it that well, my camera's time-lapsing, but you can see it's raining, and there's a nice white fucking shit sky as normal. Spring hasn't really started. Well, it has. Some of the well, you can see on that tree out there, the leaves are starting to open. It's like, well, not even the buds have appeared. Some daffodils have opened, some plants have figmid. Still no flies, still no bees, butterflies. And I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to look up butterflies. I'm going to move myself to this side here because hopefully I'm going to embed a picture. If I can't embed a picture, then I'll put the web link to UK flight times and hatch times to butterflies. According to it, we are 4 weeks late in seeing butterflies. Butterflies are supposed to come into this country the 3rd week of March. We're 4 weeks into that. We're in the 2nd week of April, going into the 3rd week of April, and there should be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 species, 8 species of butterflies. Oh no, 8 species that are actually should have shown up by now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 next week, 20 the week after. So basically, by the last week of April, there should be near enough every variety of butterfly that is about in England by then. Now, without butterflies and bees, crop doesn't get pollinated. And when crop doesn't get pollinated, you either have to do it yourself, or you don't get no fruit, don't get no food. Now, I know for a fact that if this was going to happen, I could grow food inside my house. I have experience on how things grow with artificial light, due to the fact that I know a lot of people who used to grow their own herb. Not something I can do anymore, where I live and all the other sort of stuff. I have grown a couple of those before, and I can do it with artificial light if it comes to it, but I'll grow tomatoes in the house with artificial light if I have to. There are ways around it, but it's not ideal. Now, what I'm finding quite concerning is still people just don't give a fuck. You know, it's like, I mention anything like this, you know, like, stop fucking watching television, buying shit from the fucking shops, and start taking notice of what's going on. You know, you post a picture on Facebook, right? And Facebook is a platform mainly for me, for my radio station and my music, but you post a picture on Facebook of a fucking cat going, or a dog going, and fucking 50 people come in and like it, make comments and share it. You post something real on Facebook, oh look, there's no butterflies, or oh, the weather's been geo-engineered, and you get one like, me, maybe a couple of other people who are actually awake on Facebook. You know, my friends even insult me. I have some friends I've had some of my friends call me a bully in the past for posting shit like that. I've had some of my friends say, oh fucking hell, get yourself a life, start living and stop worrying about others. I'm sorry, it's not in my nature to not worry about other people. You know, being a human being and being a caring human being. And it just makes me so fucking angry that people actually want to die. They actually want to die. They don't, you know. And then one of my friends says to me, he goes, well, why are you worrying whether people want to die? If they want to die, they want to die. It's like people who are unemployed and sat on the dole for years and years on end used to wind me up. They don't anymore. Don't bother me. If you want to be dependent on the government, that's up to you. I don't want to be dependent on the government. I know some people haven't got a choice, and I feel for those people, and there's all different extremities. But, you know, it's got survival of the fittest. If you want to sit on the dole and have a council house and not work and actually eat shit food and watch shit television and have no fucking education and just sit indoors and eat shit food from Iceland and watch telly like that every day, and, you know, you're going to be dead by the time you're 50, you know, smoking 60 cigarettes a day. Why am I concerning myself with people who want to do that to themselves? It's all about looking after yourself. If you don't want to look after yourself, and you don't want to look after others, then maybe genocide is the only way. And that might sound a bit harsh, but You know, if we take away all this bullshit that's going on here, like I'll give you an example. There was a story actually, and it's quite a subject that's quite controversial in the sense of how I'm going to present myself with it. But there was a story a few weeks back where one of the hospitals had to stop doing heart surgery because of some kind of complications and not very good training and rushing things through and stuff like that. It was to do with that kind of shit. And you had parents, which, okay, yeah, if your kid's got something wrong with their heart, I ain't gonna even be able to start to know how these parents feel, because I don't, right? I'm not, you know. So all I can imagine is that that it's going to be so emotionally stressful. It's ridiculous, right? So I can relate to that. But at the same time, they were going on sort of telling, oh my God, I can't believe the hospitals have stopped these operations. What kind of stress do you think it's put on the parents? Rah, 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 rah. To put it straight, if there wasn't a hospital trying to save someone's life, your kid would die anyway. You know? If there wasn't a hospital, people who had defects when they were born would die. You know? It's the same with animals, they die. Now, the fact that someone's there who could help prevent that from happening and save someone is a good thing, but at the same time, you can't then turn around and have a go at that person if someone dies. You know, we're all human, we make mistakes. You can't, you know, it makes me laugh. It's like, oh, you know, statistically this many people are dying from this and that. And it's like, yeah, okay, address it. But at the same time, if you didn't have that service around to start with, they'd die anyway. And you just think to yourself, fucking hell. Because people are so like that, and, you know, in their own life. And it's not right or wrong, it's just how people are, and I'm starting to think, well, why am I wasting my time with it? You know, I run a radio show at the moment called Kaleidoscopic Lens. I'll put the link to that below. It's on every Wednesday, GMT time, 6 PM to 8 PM, and we talk about conspiracy, but we talk about conspiracy in a happy way. When you wake up, I've been awake years, it can be really, 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 really depressing at times, and I've gone beyond that now. I've been insulted, I've been depressed, I've been everything you can possibly, I've had everything thrown at me, and being gay, I suppose, because I've had all that thrown at me all my life, I'm kind of a quite thick skin to it. But I actually enjoy radio, I enjoy writing music, and I enjoy making videos, and I've even joined the Film Academy in Bedford, because I'm sick and tired of, you know, I need an outlet. So, you know, if I ain't sitting on YouTube like I do anymore, I ain't going to be on YouTube that much anymore. I've told this to people, you know, all you do is get insulted. So if there's something that is important and I deem important, I'll put it on YouTube. I'm not spending every day or once a week looking at YouTube anymore, because I can't be bothered to waste energy on it anymore. You know, I'm going to waste energy on things that I enjoy. I now look at YouTube as a hobby. Writing music's a hobby. Running the radio station's a hobby. You know, making movies is a hobby. Taking photographs is a hobby. And that's all it's going to be, because, you know, if you think about it, I've released music, I've released 9 songs on iTunes, I'm still $70 down. So it's cost me more money than it has, whatever. So it's got to be a hobby. You know, the radio show cost me £15 a week to run, with all the outgoings that we do, and 16 hours of my time. But it's a hobby, I enjoy it. Making videos and stuff like that costs me money. You know, so I'm paying out money for my hobby, and the moment it becomes not enjoyable, I'm not going to pay money out for a hobby anymore. So, you know, yeah, I just thought I'd add that on the end. But yeah, links to stuff below. I might throw something on the end, I don't know, it's not really that important, to be honest. So yeah, peace, love and light. Always thought this would be fun on videotape. See if I can run someone over. Might be a you've been framed moment. We'll get the right gear so you make it the other side. The law of physics, we like that. There you go.